Please help welcome up on the stage Vice President of Athletics, Mike Vaught.
How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome. It's going to be a great night. I got to preview this earlier. You guys are going to have a lot of fun. It's all for you, so enjoy yourself. I've probably in my life attended 50 of these as a speaker or just an attendee, and I can honestly say the way GCU does this is the best in the country, so it's definitely top 25, so enjoy yourself. I also want to thank everybody that had a part of putting this together. I mean, there's about probably 50 people that were involved in the planning, the production, everything. Please give them a round of applause right now. I also want to thank President Mueller and his leadership team. They do so much for you as student athletes. We couldn't do what we do without their support. Round of applause for these guys. They're awesome. And with that, it's my pleasure to introduce the best president in the country, President Mueller. Round of applause. Welcome him to the stage.
Thank you very much and welcome. I just want to take a quick second to thank Mike and Jamie. You guys came in here a couple years ago. You've done a fantastic job. Appreciate the effort you've put into this. I want to thank all the coaches for the efforts they put into this entire school year. Chuck Howard and his group, Jordy and your staff. Thank you guys for everything that you do to support the athletes. Jason Linders and the academic support staff, thank you because you've done a fantastic job. Thank the athletes for your performance in the classroom. You led the way in the Western Athletic Conference, and as the president, I'm very proud of that, so proud of you as a result. Thank you. Tim Barron and the facilities people who have done a very, very professional job all year long making sure the facilities were set up. Thank you, Tim. Athletes, I really want to thank you because you helped us in the community. Along with the rest of the students, many of you were active in helping us. We've been extremely blessed on this campus with everything that we have, and for us to go into the community and be a blessing to them, thank you for participating in that. Really, really appreciate it. But here's the most important thing from my standpoint. Seniors, 4 years ago, people were very nervous about this when we announced that we were going to participate at the Division I level. This was a big step. People were very nervous that that experience would not be a good one for the people that were in the interim. But as it turns out, because of the effort of our coaches and because of your efforts, number one, thank you for choosing Grand Canyon because there was a big question mark about how that was going to go. But you guys overperformed in every way that I can think of, on the field, off the field. We haven't checked, but we should. I don't know if there's ever been a transitioning school whose athletic programs have done as well as this one in a transition period. Not only did you compete, you won championships, and you represented the school extremely well. You put us in a very good position going forward. So let's have a round of applause to all the seniors who are graduating, please. Thank you very much for everything you've done. And lastly, I hope all of you realize that you have a chance to participate in a historic event. I mean, this is going to be our first year of NCAA Division I eligibility next year. We've made it through the 4 years with your help, but this is going to be an historic year. And I can't wait for it to get going. Just remember that championships don't get won when the season starts. Championships get won in the summertime. And so we got 4 months to get ready. We got 4 months for you to get prepared. This is going to be an incredible year. As good as things have been these last 4 years, I can't wait for next year. It's going to be an absolutely fantastic year. God bless you for everything that you've done, and let's have a great evening.
Please help welcome to the stage the president of SAC and member of the women's golf team, Brittany Holan.
Wow, you guys all look so good out there. All right. So on Monday, January 9th, I was, like I'm sure many of you were, glued to the TV as the Clemson Tigers were given the football on their own 27-yard line with 2 minutes left on the clock and a chance to beat the undefeated reigning national champions, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Quarterback Deshaun Watson marched his team down the field, and they found themselves on the 2-yard line with 6 seconds remaining on the clock. Fans held their breath, and I remember gripping the bottom of my chair as I watched them break the final huddle. Coming under center, he dropped back, rolling to his right. Watson threw a perfect pass into the end zone where Hunter Renfrow hauled it in. Touchdown. It was a Hollywood-like finish to an amazing college football game. Now, I'm not really a fan of either of the teams that played, but I am a college football fan, and I simply wanted to witness a spectacular game. However, when Hunter Renfrow made that touchdown catch, the TV announcer mentioned something that instantly made me happy that Clemson had won. What you might not know is that Hunter Renfrow was a walk-on. When you hear the term walk-on, it triggers a certain set of characteristics, and you're probably thinking of maybe some of your teammates right now who are walk-ons, and they're like Hunter Renfrow. You're thinking about their heart, their passion, and their dedication. You're thinking about all the things that they bring to the table, and they're undeniable testaments to their love for the game. Now, don't get me wrong. We all love the game, and we all work hard at our sport, but there's something so unique to the heart of a walk-on. They usually start their career in the middle or the back of the pack, but they are hungry to compete. They have this internal drive that pushes them, and you wonder if the energy that they seem to never run out of is ever going to run out. They don't shy away from extra reps, and they're willing to do what it takes because they are just grateful to be a part of the team. We know all too well the impact of a walk-on. You can't always measure it because what they bring doesn't always show up on a stat sheet or in a box score, but you can certainly feel it on the sidelines, in the classroom, and in practice. Their work ethic turns heads, and people notice. A walk-on is simply the unlikely underdog that people want to cheer for. Some people look at GCU as the underdog when we play teams like Duke, Louisville, and Arizona. But in the past 4 years, you guys have proven that we belong there. This is a big year for GCU. We have finally, we can probably say amen to this, we're finally reaching the end of this transition of moving from Division II to Division I college athletics. And it has been quite a journey for all of us, athletic administrators, coaches, and student athletes alike. Through tireless hours and extra reps, we've created a quiet buzz that has grown louder and stronger with each passing year. And this is not just in the Valley, but it's on a national platform. There is a relentless energy surrounding our programs that seems as though it's never going to run out. You've turned heads. People have noticed. GCU's presence is simply undeniable, and in a way, we're the unlikely underdog that people want to cheer for. We won't shy away from this big stage. We've worked too hard to be here, and we're driven to make it count. We've maneuvered through obstacles, and our coaches and administrators have moved us down the field. We are ready. This is our time to shine. They're calling our number. It's time to show what GCU Athletics is all about. Embrace it, use it, and let's make it count. Thank you. Throughout the evening tonight, you guys are going to see a series of 4 videos that are created by some of the student athletes here. Be sure to take mental notes about which ones are your favorites, because at the end, you're going to have an opportunity to text those in. So without further ado, please enjoy the show.
award for Newcomer of the Year, Alex Bloom representing women's basketball and Josh Braun representing men's basketball.
Competing in his or her inaugural year at GCU, whether that be a true freshman, a redshirt freshman, or transfer, these student athletes have shown that they can excel in their transition. These nominees demonstrated excellence in their first year of competition at GCU. Here are the nominees for Newcomer of the Year.
Newcomer of the Year.
Amelia Acapinti, women's tennis. A starter in every match of the season in both singles and doubles as a freshman, Acapinti went a perfect 12-0 in singles, winning 2 doubles titles and 3 singles titles in the fall. Yaritza Soto, women's track and field. Soto ran the fastest WAC 800-meter time in the indoor season, finished as a runner-up in the 800 at the WAC Championships, and was part of the second-place distance medley relay at the WAC Championships. Pietro Toscani, men's swimming and diving. Toscani won the 3-meter event, placed 3rd in the 1-meter event, scored the 5th most points in the WAC Championships, and would have qualified for the NCAA postseason if eligible as a freshman. Matthew Kinnebrew, men's volleyball. A transfer from a D3 university, Kinnebrew led the team with 18 kills in the 5-set match against number 1 Ohio State. Matthew finished the regular season with 186 kills and 53 blocks.
Okay, this year's Newcomer of the Year is Yaritza Soto. Come on up.
Now presenting the award for Breakthrough Student Athlete of the Year, Camry Wortman representing women's softball and Sam Proctor representing men's cross country.
Every player dreams of that breakthrough moment where they exceed the expectations of coaches, teammates, and fans alike to excel and succeed in their sport. Here are the nominees for Breakthrough Student Athlete of the Year.
Breakthrough Student Athlete of the Year.
Brittany Holen, women's golf. After returning from a wrist injury, Holen was cut from the team her sophomore year and earned a walk-on role her junior year. She's played in 5 tournaments this year and improved her scoring average by 30 points. Jessie Eatman, women's track and field. In 2016, Eatman competed in her 4th conference championships, scoring in 3 indoor and 4 outdoor events. She scored in another 3 events indoor this year, including a 200-meter win. Samia Mosin, women's swimming and diving. Mosin finished as a top scorer at the 2017 WAC Championships as a member of 2 second-place relay teams. A 3rd-place finish in the 100 free with an A final and a win in the 50 freestyle. Cullen Mosier, men's volleyball. In 2017, Mosier finished the regular season with 212 kills, setting 2 career highs with 24 and 27 kills in a match, posting a 2.36 kills per set and earning a WAC Offensive Player of the Week award. Jake Wong, baseball. A 2-time WAC Pitcher of the Week, Wong is 2nd in the WAC in ERA, 3rd in batting average, and had a career-best 7 strikeouts and 1 hit in 6 innings against number 22 Oklahoma State.
And the Breakthrough Student Athlete of the Year is Jake Wong.
women's soccer, and Yovana Cones representing women's swimming and diving.
Overcoming adversity in athletics is something that can inspire teams and build character in individuals. These student athletes all fought through obstacles that were truly extraordinary and came back stronger than ever. Here are the nominees for Comeback Student Athlete of the Year.
Comeback Student Athlete of the Year.
Kayla Wilson, women's track and field. After missing the 2016 season due to reconstructive ankle surgery, Wilson was a long jump indoor champion in 2017, triple jump runner-up, and a WAC Student Athlete of the Month. Jordan Slack, men's soccer. A knee injury forced Slack to miss the last 12 games of the 2015 season. And in 2016, Jordan was one of only 4 players to start in all 19 games, playing an important role for the defense. Philip Coonan, men's tennis. Doctors told Coonan that he would be unable to play tennis, but through his dedication, he was named co-captain and earned a #1 double spot. Josh Braun, men's basketball. Braun missed 9 games of the 2016-17 season with his 7th knee surgery. Josh returned to the lineup to average 17.5 points, 4.6 rebounds, set a GCU record with 9 three-pointers in a game, and was named to the All-WAC first team.
And the winner is Kayla Wilson.
Now presenting the award for Most Inspirational Student Athlete of the Year, Erica Thomas representing women's basketball, and Jake Lambros representing men's swimming and diving.
To be considered most inspirational, you must be well respected by your teammates and fellow athletes, a hard worker, and fully committed to your sport and team. You must challenge and encourage those all around you, and you must strive for excellence in everything you do, even in the toughest situations. Here are the nominees for Most Inspirational Student Athlete of the Year.
Most Inspirational Student Athlete of the Year.
Brittany Holen, women's golf. Holen was instrumental in creating a supportive atmosphere, inspiring teammates to continue to improve with her tireless work on the course, in the classroom, and in her community. Logan Johnston, softball. Johnston started as a manager in her first semester, but through her energy and enthusiasm, she earned a spot on the roster in the spring and continues to inspire the team with her positivity. Andrea Olsted, women's track and field. With her ability to encourage and push her teammates through her lead-by-example style, Olsted goes above and beyond in every part of her training with an inspiring smile. Michael Milstein, men's volleyball. Returning from a trip with the Israeli national team, Milstein brought wisdom, confidence, and vocal leadership. He also led the team with 959 assists for the year and 71 high fives per match.
And the winner is Logan Johnston.
Now presenting the award for Game of the Year, Amy Rallis representing women's golf, and Caitlin Lee representing women's basketball.
Good games keep us on the edge of our seats, while great games make us jump out of them. Here are the nominees for
Game of the Year.
Men's volleyball versus Lewis. In 2016, Lewis finished as runner-up in the MIVA Conference to Division I national champion Ohio State. The Lopes came back from a 2-set deficit to upset number 6 Lewis. Men's golf, NMSU Invitational. Led by tournament winner Matt McClung, GCU secured a 15-stroke victory over rival New Mexico State and top 50 El Paso with 3 top 7 finishers in the 90-player field. Women's track and field, WAC Indoor Championship. In dominating fashion, the women's indoor track and field team scored 204.5 points and clinched their 4th consecutive WAC title with 5 first-place finishes in 17 events and a margin of victory of 80.5 points. Softball versus Stanford. A win in a 6-inning run rule over a Pac-12 opponent. GCU scored 11 unanswered runs on the road over the Cardinal. Men's basketball versus New Mexico State. Trailing by 10 in the second half, the Lopes went on a 19-0 run to take the lead and never look back. Led by Dwayne Russell's 31 points, GCU beat rival New Mexico State at home for the 2nd consecutive year.
And the winner of Game of the Year is men's volleyball versus Lewis.
Now presenting the award for Team of the Year, Anna Henry representing women's cross country, and Jenny Johnson representing women's track and field.
Individual talent is a tremendous asset, but it only goes so far. The team whose players successfully unite their individual talents to show persistence and hard work in the weight room, on the field, and in the classroom rise above and excel. Here are the nominees for Team of the Year.
Team of the Year.
Men's swim and dive. With a 3.68 GPA, men's swim and dive earned the highest GPA across Division I swim and dive programs and a 3rd-place finish at the WAC Championships. Men's volleyball. A top 15 ranking in the AVCA Coaches Poll, 2 top 10 victories, and a 3rd-place finish in the MIVA Conference behind number 2 Ohio State and number 7 Lewis. Men's golf. On top of 3 team and 4 individual victories, men's golf has also received 3 WAC Player of the Week awards, 2 WAC Player of the Month awards, and ranks 4th in the WAC. Softball. A 25-11 record heading into conference play, including a win over Pac-12 opponent Stanford. GCU softball currently has a scoring differential of +88.
And the winner of Team of the Year is women's softball.
Oh, I'm nervous for this fitness test. I've been training for this.
The nominees in this category have shown high achievements in their sport. These women exemplify the GCU spirit in all aspects of competition. Their performances have inspired fans and propelled their teams to victory while accomplishing many statistical feats, collecting numerous awards. Here are the top 5 nominees.
Female Student Athlete of the Year.
Tara Sue Barnett, women's track and field. A 2016 Olympian. Placing 16th overall in the discus at Rio, Barnett is the Jamaican national champion, a 5-time WAC champion, and WAC record holder. Camry Wortman, softball. A leader on the field and on campus, Wortman ranks 2nd in the WAC in triples, 3rd in doubles and RBI, and 8th in batting average. Molly Turner, beach volleyball. A member of the A1 21 and under team and a #1 defender on GCU. Turner has recorded wins against #4 Florida State, #6 Hawaii, and #12 South Carolina with teammate Tiasha Kotnick. Blakely Frosch, women's soccer. The WAC leader in goals against average, Frosch posted 3 consecutive shutouts in 2016, earning a WAC Defensive Player of the Week award and a spot on the all-WAC second team. Deanna Salvatore, women's golf. The team leader in scoring average at 75. Salvatore is one of only 2 players to compete in every tournament this season. She has 2 top 5 individual finishes and 3 top 20 finishes.
And the winner of the Female Student Athlete of the Year is Tara Sue Barnett.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am extremely honored to be receiving the Athletes of the Year award. I am grateful and thankful for the recognition that GCU has given to me and for the support of my coaches, especially Joseph Riccio, my teammate Sasha, and the rest of my teammates. I am very thankful for this opportunity. Thank you.
Now presenting the award for Male Student Athlete of the Year, future Vice President of SAC, Johnny Holston, representing men's cross country, and future President of SAC, Deanna Salvatore, representing women's golf.
These 5 men have exemplified athletic excellence and achievement. Their performances throughout their respective seasons have all been phenomenal, to say the least. They've all shown tremendous athletic prowess in bringing pride to being a Lope. Here are the nominees for Male Student Athlete of the Year.
Male Student Athlete of the Year.
Mark Nikolaev, Men's Swim and Dive. Named WAC Swimmer of the Year. Nikolaev was the WAC champion in the 100 and 200 backstroke, 200 IM, and 800 free relay, setting WAC meet records in the 100 and 200 backstroke and 200 IM. Sky Engelman, Men's Volleyball. Finished second in the conference with 209 digs, Engelman earned a Defensive Player of the Week honor and ranks third on the team with 58 assists. Nikki Jackson, Men's Soccer. WAC Offensive Player of the Year. NSCAA First Team All-West Region. Jackson scored 16 goals, tied for 4th in the nation, and won 3 WAC Offensive Player of the Year awards. Marcus Flanagan, Men's Track and Field. Flanagan defended his long jump WAC championship title, anchored the second-place 4x400 relay team, and qualified for the conference championship final in the 60 and 200 meter. Dwayne Russell, Men's Basketball. First team All-WAC. Russell led the conference with 21.2 points and 5.4 assists per game, while setting a GCU D1 scoring record for an individual game with 42 points against Louisville.
And the winner of Men's Student Athlete of the Year is Dwayne Russell.
Everybody doing? I wanted my teammates to come up here with me because I wanted to let them know how much they meant to me. You know what I mean? Because this is, I guess you could say, I won the award, but without them, this wouldn't even be possible. So I want to thank my teammates, my coaching staff, and everybody who ever supported me. Thank you guys.
Head dance coach. We will start by recognizing the seniors on the cheer team. Ashlyn Hastings, Olivia Mock, Angela Licio, Fernando Garcia, and Jamie Cox. And now the seniors on the dance team. Courtney Burback, Lauren Manning, and Nicole Urban. Let's have another nice round of applause for your seniors from your GCU cheer and dance teams. Now presenting the award for highest men's and highest women's team GPA, Faculty Athletic Representative Claude Pensis.
Hello all, I'll get right to the point, the grade point that is. Sorry. Now presenting the award for the highest men's and women's GPA. The award is presented to the men's and women's team with the highest GPA, and the winner for highest men's team GPA goes to men's tennis. The winner for highest women's team GPA goes to women's softball.
For your opportunity to vote for your favorite team video of the night. Please turn your attention to the side screen and text in your vote. The poll will close in less than 1 minute. Please text LOPEYs to 22333. That's LOPEYs to 22333 to cast your vote. Women's soccer off to a lead right away. Men's golf.
Now it's time for the final award of the evening. This award is the longest running and most prestigious honor GCU Athletics gives out, the Roland L. Beck Award.
The individual student athletes receiving this award showcase their elite athletic ability, made significant contributions to the community, excelled in the classroom, and demonstrated impeccable character consistent with the Christian principles upon which the university was founded.
The following student athletes were nominated for the Roland L. Beck Award. Tatum Prudhomme from women's tennis, AJ Franks from men's baseball, Lee Stonerook from women's volleyball, Jake Lambros from men's swim and dive, and Camry Wortman from women's softball.
We would like to invite back to the stage Vice President of Athletics, Mike Vaught, to present this year's award.
This year's recipients, 2017 Roland L. Beck Award from women's tennis, Tatum Prudhomme, and from men's swimming and diving, Jacob Lambros. Both you guys, come on up.
Hi. I wrote a speech. I'm not really going to remember it, but I'm just going to wing it right now. I want to thank everybody, the athletic administrators and staff, my coaches, teammates, family, for helping me get here today. When my dad started coaching here about 8 years ago, I had no idea that this school would have such a huge impact on my life, so I'm very thankful for that, so thank you.
You're fine. I wrote a speech so I wouldn't forget it. I just want to, first of all, thank everybody as my main support system. Of course, thanking God for everything that He has blessed me with. Thanking my parents and my girlfriend who has always supported me through athletics, academics, and all other aspects of my life, supporting me that way. So thank you very much. Secondly, I want to thank my swimming family, my head coach, Steve Schaefer, Coach Charlie Cunningham, who started me off sophomore year of high school, and all of my teammates for the great memories of 4 years swimming with them. So thank you. And lastly, I want to thank Brian Mueller and all of Grand Canyon University for this tremendous award. I appreciate everything that you guys have given me, all the opportunities that I have had here at my 4 years. I'm beyond blessed to be able to accept an award like this. So thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Hello. That wraps it up. Did you guys have fun? Yeah, it was a good night. I want to thank cheer, dance, band, and the Havocs. I know they're all not here tonight, but need to thank those guys every time you see them. They create an unbelievable atmosphere for all of our sporting events. It's definitely a top 25 atmosphere, and they're a big part of it. I also want to thank Helen Bleach and her staff. They do so many events for us during the year, and they do such a fantastic job. They've got a lot going on this week with graduation, and they did a fantastic job doing this early in the week, so thanks to all those people. And as President Mueller mentioned earlier, thank you, seniors. I mean, you guys were committed, unselfish, saw the vision, and laid the foundation to get through this transition without being able to go to postseason play. And you've paved the way and left a legacy for yourself and all the student athletes that are going to come to GCU the next years and years and years to come because of your commitment. And I want everybody to give the seniors a round of applause. Last announcement of the night. Stay as long as you like in the lobby, mingle, and the dessert is out there waiting on you. Have fun. Thanks.